Hello guys, welcome back to Compounding. Let's start with the market rewind for 9th April 2024. India's benchmark indices hit an all-time high today, with the blue chip Sensex rising above 75,000 for the first time, while the total market capitalization of the NSE listed companies crossed rupees 400 lakh crores for the first time. Starting with specifically talking about the Nifty 50 index, it started off strongly at the beginning of the day, reaching highs of 22,761 and later closing the day slightly lower at 22,642. The Sensex started very strongly today, reaching its new all-time high, crossing 75,000 for the first time. However, post 12 pm there was a drawdown in the Sensex and it ended the day at 74,683. Across the sectors, the media and the PSU banks were the biggest losers, both closing down 1.26% and 0.84% respectively. Following them were consumer durables, FMCG, oil and gas, auto and pharma indices, which were down 0.79% to 0.19% respectively. Among the gainers for the day across the sectors, there were the metal sector, which closed up 1.13% higher than yesterday, followed by the financial services and the banking sector, which closed up 0.36 and 0.31% for the day. The major gainers in the NSE were Apollo Hospitals, which grew by 3.15%, Hindalco by 2.1%, ICICI Bank by 1.88%, Bajaj Finserv by 1.43% and Infosys by 1.23% today. The major losers of the NSE were Coal India, which fell by minus 1.82%, Titan, which fell by minus 1.81%, Reliance, which fell by 1.48%, Hero Motocorp fell by 1.48%, and Tech Mahindra, which fell by 1.23%. Now coming to stocks which showed major rises in their volumes, including Gland Pharma Limited, which today traded at 55 times its normal average volume. So this makes it extremely important that you guys go and check what has happened with Gland Pharma recently. Check out its latest news and updates. Following this, a 20 times rise in volumes was seen in 5-Star Business Finance Limited, Sterlite Technologies Limited. Canfin Homes also registered a 10 times higher volume uptake today in terms of trading. These were some of the major highlights from the volume picks. In terms of major price movers today, Hindustan Zinc Limited grew by 15.7% today, Motilal Oswal Financial Services grew by 11% today, Sterlite Technologies grew by 10.9%, Anand Rathi Wealth Management grew by 9% today, Hindustan Copper Limited grew by 8.2%, Castrol India grew by 7.7%, sugar stocks like Sri Renuka Sugar grew by 5.7% today. So these were some of the interesting themes which were doing well in the market. Now coming to the top and important market news and updates for the day. As I had mentioned, the Indian benchmark indices reached new all-time highs on Tuesday. The BSE Sensex reached 75,000 mark for the first time, while the total market capitalization of the NSE listed companies crossed 400 lakh crores for the first time. The markets crossed their all-time high based on the continued optimism regarding good earnings growth, a strong economy, as well as the total flows which were coming into the Indian market. The total flows that have touched $50 billion for FY24 approximately. $2 billion a month have come from domestic SIPs, which show how new investors are entering the market and how everybody is sort of now turning to equity as a great source of investment. The uptick in the equity market is seen despite a strong momentum in gold, crude and metals. The strong market performance can be linked to the growth in the earnings of the Indian corporates. Secondly, the expectation of the Fed rate cuts towards the end of this year, specifically as the Fed has said that they will be incorporating more than one rate cut in the year. And thirdly, the positivity that the market is kind of predicting and discounting, given the fact that they expect a political stability, as many of them have sort of discounted a BJP victory in the elections this year. Next piece of information, ICICI Lombard General Insurance has entered into a partnership with Policy Bazaar. The partnership will combine the product portfolio of ICICI Lombard and the reach of Policy Bazaar and provide accessible insurance solutions to nearly 1 crore customers. The partnership will significantly enhance the insurance distribution, ensuring comprehensive coverage reaches every corner of the nation through the convenience of a seamless digital platform coming through Policy Bazaar. This is in line with the vision of ICICI Lombard General Insurance to provide insurance to the entire nation by 2047. The next piece of information comes from Maruti Suzuki India Limited. Its stock hits lifetime high at Rs 12,949 on the NSE. The company commissioned another vehicle assembly line with the capability to manufacture 1 lakh units per annum at its Manesar facility today. Positive news coming from Maruti Suzuki. The next piece of information comes from Bharti Airtel, which expanded its network footprint in Birbhum district of West Bengal. This is in line with the expansion plans set up by Bharti Airtel at the beginning of the year. The next piece of information comes from Premier Explosives Limited, which is primarily a company engaged in the manufacturing of high energy materials and elite products for the defense, space, mining and infrastructure industries. Its board stated that it wants to consider a stock split and a fundraise. Following this, the stock rose 7% of the market today. The next piece of information comes from Sardar Swaran Singh National Institute of Bioenergy and Organic Recycling System. Both of them partnered to develop a Napier grass based digestion process for biogas generation. The collaboration will see both of these institutions to collaborate to establish a pilot biogas plant at ORS's existing Solarpur facility, which will allow researchers and engineers to fine-tune the biogas production process using a specific feedstock, and also facilitate the development and validation of technical processes and operational parameters, ensuring that the anaerobic digestion technology is optimized for maximum efficiency and reliability. Once the co-digestion process has been successfully tested and validated at a pilot scale, the collaboration aims to scale up this technology for commercial use throughout India. This is a great step taken by these two particular institutions, because biogas is another renewable source of energy, another alternate source of fuel which the country is actually looking to invest in and develop. The next piece of information comes from Godrej Property share. It rose by 5.5% after the company announced its best ever quarterly and annual sales in Q4 of FY24. The Godrej Properties bookings grew by 135% year on year to over 9,500 crore in Q4 FY24. The company said it sold 5,331 homes with a total area of over 8 million square feet. This is basically directly related to the real estate boom we are seeing currently. The prices of the real estate sector are not only growing up, all the real estate companies listed in our particular indexes have been doing well. This is a great sector that you guys need to follow and see. So these were more or less the most important news which came out of the market on this particular day of 9th April 2024. I hope you guys are now up to date with whatever happened today. If you like the content of this video, smash a like as well as subscribe to my video, and can't wait to reach out to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.